Welcome, everyone, and welcome to the Hilltop here, the home of the Harrison County Phillies volleyball team, and we get ready to get the 2021 campaign underway. Good evening to you. Ed Lewis along with you here as we start our match of the week. All 9 weeks of the regular season, we are planning to be with you at least one match each one of those weeks, both here either on the WC102 app where we are tonight, or on 1400 and 101.3 on WC1 radio as well. Of course, all the games that we're doing are home, which means there will be YouTube provided as well. We appreciate you spending a bit of your night with us here at the Hilltop tonight. We're a little over a minute away from getting the first game underway. We're being brought to you throughout the season by Keith's Auto Repair. Nice for his staff. Very nice to allow us to be with you again this season. And Keith's Auto Repair, they did want us to pass along to you. They do towing now as well. And so KAR Towing, it's a full-service auto repair. They'll take care of any needs you might have. You can check them out on Facebook or stop on by at 974 U.S. Highway 62 East in Cynthiana, or give Keith and his staff a call at 859-621-3705. They are allowing us to be with you again this season. We, of course, were unable to do last year, but our second year, so to speak, of our match of the week. We'll give you kind of the full lineup as we get closer throughout the night as well. Right now, both clubs have returned for last-minute instructions by head coach Richard Motto, the team Harrison County is starting the season with. They were 0-15 last year out of the 11th region, obviously out of Richmond, Kentucky. On the campus, actually, the school is located on the campus of EKU. And so, very nice school down there as well as they come in this year. They are coming in under head coach, first-year head coach, Grace Ellie Turner. Ellie Turner's first year as the head coach as far as Richard Motto goes. Harrison County, of course, under longtime head coach Dr. Bill Fudler, as he remains at the helm. Last year, Harrison County ran a record of 17-5 overall, 15-2 in the region, and going undefeated in district play last year. These clubs did not meet last year, and so we'll get ready to get this underway. As we take a look at the floor here in the first set, Harrison County, they're going right to left. Richard Motto obviously going left to right. Lady Patriots. I'll try to get you the lineups as we get this game underway. Nice crowd on hand here tonight. As we mentioned, Harrison County not only in action tonight, but they have their first road match, which will be a huge test for them as they make the trip to Lexington Thursday night to take on the Lady Devils of Henry. Get ready to get things underway here in just a moment. Harrison County starting is try to get some of these numbers for you. I mentioned the first time we've had a chance to see them in a couple of years, so bear with us as we kind of get some of the names and so on for you. Harrison County will get things started here in just a moment. Doing the serving, getting things going, will be Emma Reniker. Emma, as we mentioned, junior, and we'll get this thing going here in just a moment. I said Emma was a junior. She is a sophomore. She was a very big part of the team a couple of years ago. We'll get this game underway. Digging it out will be Motto. Quickly gets it back to the mention. That was Jessica Florence. Florence tries to get the ball back over. Instead, it will go in the net. It will fall down, and just like that, Motto's up 1-0. And doing the serving will be the setter, Liz Dickerson. Dickerson wears the number 9. Is ready to get it up, and here we go. Gets it across the way. Florence will get it back up. As we'll see Reniker dig it out, gets it back immediately across. Harrison County moving the ball around. That was Jenner Pope got it across there. Continue to move, digging it out. Harrison County continues to move the ball around, and the Phillies go for the kill. Getting the ball back up and trying to dig it out was Harrison County that time. And that was Marissa Taylor. Taylor not able to dig it out, so Motto will go up 2-0 as Dickerson begins to serve here. Dickerson gets it across and continue to move it off Harrison County. Phillies get it back across, continuing to move. Will be Motto. Will be getting back across Harrison County will be Lexi Schweitzer. Ball moving very quickly. As Harrison County gets it back across. Continue to try to move the ball up, and Florence digging it out. Continue to move the ball. Lee Pope gets it across, and ball will fall in as Harrison County picks up the first point, 2-1 here in the early going. And doing the serving will be Lexi Schweitzer. Schweitzer, a junior, wears the number 11. Takes a look over at the Harrison County bench, gets the play of which he's supposed to go up with, and Schweitzer gets it across. Trying to dig it out will be Model, and then it ends up back in the net. And that time was Leah Smith. Smith wearing the number 5 for the Lady Patriots. So 2-all our score here in the first set. Schweitzer gets ready to serve one more time. Harrison County with 6 seniors on the club. Schweitzer gets it across, trying to get it out. That time will be Smith. Still moving the ball around. Will be Harrison County. Schweitzer gets it back over to Florence. Florence gets it across, continuing to try to move the ball. That time will be Dickerson. He ends up in the net, and Harrison County will take their first lead at 3-2. Schweitzer, all 3 points so far. Lexi gets ready to serve. Gets it across, and digging it out quickly will be Smith. Continue to move the ball around. It will be Maria Whitehouse. And Whitehouse tries to get it across, and she does. Harrison will knock it out and ties the game up. Getting ready to serve this time will be Rachel McClurg. McClurg for Richmond Model. Tied at 3-all here in the early going. McClurg quickly gets it back. Florence will dig it out. Comes it back up to Harrison County. Lee Pope gets it across, and as she does, Model will try to answer. Instead, will hit the floor and makes it 4-3. And the serving for Harrison County, Brooke Phelps. Phelps, one of those seniors. Gets it across. Harrison County will answer. Continues to move the ball around. Back and forth we go, and the ball falls in past Phelps behind her, and we're tied at 4-all, and Model will take the ball back over. As Violet Fox. Fox normally plays in the middle for Richmond Model. She'll be doing the serving. Gets it back across. Harrison County will dig it out, move the ball around, saving it from going out of bounds. Be the Phillies. Be Jenna Pope. Gets it back across, and it will fall in the left corner against Richmond Model. Makes it 5-4, and Harrison County will take the ball back over. Riley Maddox will check in the ball game. Maddox in for Harrison County. Phillies will serve the ball, and as they do, Model looks to answer and not able to do anything with it. That time, Violet Fox. Ball falls in. Phillies will take their biggest lead at 6-4. Harrison County gets the ball back across. Time Fox will dig the ball out. Continues to try to move the ball around, and coming up with it is Smith. And Smith will hit the top of the net. It'll fall in. Makes it 7-4. Phillies up by 3. Harrison County's Jenna Pope will continue to serve here. Pope, one of those 6 seniors. Very big part of this program. Gets it across, and trying to save it will be Fox. Fox continues to keep the ball in play. Smith gets it across. Pope will come out. Gets it back across. Harrison moving the ball around. And as they do, we will see Wendy Williams, who's now in the game for Model, knock it out of bounds. And means Harrison County ball. 8-4 our score. And gets ready to serve again here. She is one of the sitters as well. Gets it across. Saving it will be Fox. Fox gets it up into play. This time to Dickerson. Dickerson across. And continuing to keep the ball in play. Harrison County getting it back across. The time was Taylor. Ball continues in play. Smith gets it back across. We'll see Pope to Taylor. Taylor goes across. Dickerson saves it. Continues to move the ball around. Smith will get it back across. We'll see Florence. Florence digs it out. Back over across. And tapping the ball across that time, Harrison County, is Hannah Mullins. Mullins will get the ball to fall in, and the Phillies will go up 9-4. Model taking that quick lead to get this game underway, but Harrison County is able to come from behind and continues up by 5. Pope gets ready to serve. Gets it back across. Ball saved and continues to move. That's Dickerson. Dickerson back to Fox. Fox digs it out. Goes way up in the air and falls out of bounds. Harrison County will go up 10-4. Biggest lead by 6. We mentioned the Phillies in action here tonight. The Harrison County Phillies soccer team in action tonight as well, playing host to Bourbon County this evening at 7:30. Ball put back into play. Dickerson gets it back across. Model moves it across. Florence digs it out. Gets it across this time to Harrison County. Will be coming up for the kill, and the ball will be tipped from going out. And Harrison County will pick up their 11th point, makes it 11-4. Phillies soccer team 2-0 on the year, taking on Bourbon County. Back in action a couple nights from now as they make the trip to Scott. Digging the ball out. This time will be Fox. Fox to Dickerson. Dickerson continues to move the ball. That's McClure gets it across. Harrison County moving the ball. Dickerson. Back across. This time Phillies move the ball around, continuing to move. That's Pope. She'll dig it out. Tying the ball back across this time. Harrison County will be Taylor. Taylor gets it across in the net. Ball continues up. Taylor will dig it out. Gets it to Pope. Pope then tries to tip it to Mullins. Mullins cannot get it over the net. It'll fall in and makes it 11-5 as Model will pick up that point in that big run that Harrison County was on. Model gets ready to serve. And doing the serving will be Wendy Williams. Williams not able to get it across, so the Phillies will pick up their 12th point and makes it 12-5. Harrison County. We'll see Marissa Taylor. Taylor is sophomore. She normally plays on the outside, gets ready to serve here. She'll glance over. The coaching staff gets her signs, and here we go. Taylor gets it across. Model will hit the floor. That time McClure. McClure ends up knocking it out of bounds. Williams touching it as it went and makes it 13-5. Marissa Taylor getting ready to serve one more time here. She'll take a look around, gets a sign. Right-hander gets it across, and it falls in between a couple of the Model defenders. And it's Gabrielle Harris, the libero, watches it fall in front of her. She was a transfer from Tennessee this year. So it was her first year in Kentucky. Taylor gets ready to serve again. 14-5 her score. Taylor gets it across, digging it out this time will be Fox. Fox continues to Dickerson. Dickerson across, and as it comes across, Taylor jumps up, tries just by fingertips, knocks it out of bounds. 14-6 our score, and Model will take over again. We mentioned the Harrison County boys soccer team, and they'll be in action tomorrow night as they make that trip to Richmond to take on Model. Reds 1-0-2 on the year. Ball put back into play, and it falls right in front of Florence, and makes it 14-7. Leah Smith doing the serving for Richmond Model. As the ball takes its time getting back to Smith. Harrison up 14-7. They've led by as many as 7, as they do now, but they've led by as many as 8. Smith gets it across and overshoots it out of bounds. It'll go, and Phillies will take back over. Doing the serving will be Hannah Mullins. Mullins is senior. She'll take a look and get her sign and gets ready to serve here. 15-7 her score. Phillies up. Mullins gets it across, hitting the floor and digging it out to Smith. She'll keep it alive. Across the net it'll go. Continuing to move the ball around will be Harrison County. Phillies will see Schweitzer get it across. Dickerson saves it, then gets it back across his Model. Continuing to move the ball around. And going for the kill that time, Harrison County's Schweitzer, but we'll see Model dig it out, keeps it in play, ends up knocking it in the net, and Phillies go up 16-7. We are being brought to you by Keith's Auto Repair. As I mentioned, our sponsor throughout this season. And towing, thank you. Lexi Schweitzer gets ready to serve. Schweitzer, a junior, gets the ball and goes across, and it'll fall behind the line. Makes it 17-7. Richmond Model wants to take a timeout and try to get people back on pace here, which gives us a chance to mention Keith's Auto Repair and Towing. KAR Towing is kind of new to them out there. So we mentioned that they are an all-service auto repair. Everything from oil changes to major work. If you have any auto needs at all, get in touch with them. Call them at 621-3705. Check them out on Facebook as well, or stop on by. We thank Keith Pope and his staff. They do a great job out there. And as we mentioned, they are allowing us to be with you throughout this year. Our next match after tonight, we're back here next Monday night at 6:30. As the Lady Panthers of Augusta come calling. As mentioned, that's next Monday night, a week from tonight. We'll take a look at the full schedule in just a little bit. Model, who called the timeout, will quickly return to the floor. Coach Faulkner will finish his comments, and girls will return where they need to go here. And Hannah Mullins beginning to serve again. Mullins is senior, 1 of 6. Mullins gets it across, and hitting the floor will be Models. Libro, but she'll dig it out. They'll get it back across. Harrison County volleys it around, gets it back across the floor. Fox will dig it out, continues to move the ball across, trying to get his McClure. As McClure does, Harrison County's defense will stop that, makes it 18-7. We do play to 21, in case you're not familiar with as far as the points go. Harrison County trying to make their way there. Mullins will go under the net, so it makes it 18-8. But more importantly for Model, will stop that pointing streak that the Phillies were on. I told you about the soccer team, the Harrison County football team in action this coming Friday night, making the trip to Lawrence as they begin the season. That, of course, will be on all WCYN radio as well as the app. Ball put back in. Digging it out will be Harrison County. Pope will get it back up. And quickly trying to get the ball back across the floor will be Harris. Harris will end up hitting the side of the net. It'll go out of bounds and makes it 19-8. Substitution for Harrison County. Checking Riley Maddox, who was in the game, will have a seat. Coming back in will be Emma Reniker. Reniker, as we mentioned, ball put back into play. Continues to move the ball around. Model gets it back across. Digging it out very quickly is Jenna Pope. Pope goes for the kill. She gets it across. She'll get it to fall in behind the defense. Makes it 20-8. Harrison County just a point away from taking up this first set. Mentioned Emma Reniker. The last time we were with you a couple of years ago was very, very big in serving on that district winning team, that team that made the regional final. Ball's put back into play. Model gets it back across, and as they do, Schweitzer will get it back across, will get it to fall in, makes it 21-8. Ball put back into play. As Harrison County will get the ball, tipping back over. That time will be Pope, and she'll get the fall in, makes it 22-8. There's 3 points away from Harrison County picking up their first set of the year. The second timeout call by Richmond Model, which will give us a chance to not only remind you being brought to you by Keith's Auto Repair throughout the season. We'll tell you when the rest of the time you can join us. Next Monday night, as we mentioned here at the Hilltop at 6:30, Augusta will be in. And then on the 26th, Pendleton County, as we get into district play, will be here at the Hilltop. That one will be on the app. On the following Tuesday, on September 7th, Robertson County, as we continue into district play. On September the 16th, Maysville St. Patrick comes calling with their brand new head coach. Then on September the 23rd, Lexington Catholic, which should be a roll battle. September 27th, we continue in district play, Nicholas County. And then October the 3rd, Campbell County comes in. And then October the 12th, we wrap up our regular season coverage as Newport Central Catholic. And this Philly Ball Club with a lot more matches between. Besides that, as I mentioned, back in action this coming Thursday night. They make their first trip of the year up at Henry Clay. Next time they're back here will be that Augusta game. Ball put in, it falls in for the point as Leah Smith tried to get it from Model. Did they call it out? They did call it out. Apparently Model didn't agree with that either. They rolled the ball to the other side, but the officials are saying no, it fell out. And it looked like from up here I thought it fell in, but a little bit of a discussion, but apparently the officials saw a view that I didn't see, and so it makes it 22-9. But more importantly, we'll see the Model Lady Patriots begin serving. Wendy Williams will check back in for Model. Liz Dickerson, who started the game serving, will get ready to serve. Gets it across. Harrison County will dig it out. Phillies trying to move the ball around. and ends up in the net that time as Lexi Schweitzer gets tangled up. Makes it 22-10. Another substitution coming in for Model. As Williams has a seat, Rachel McClure will check back in. Actually, it's Zoe Mullet. Sorry, Zoe Mullet checking in. Dickerson gets ready to serve. Dickerson gets it back across. Harrison County Pope will get it up into play, continuing to move the ball around. Pope will then tip it over. Philly still getting it in play, getting it across. It continues to move. Model doing a nice job saving it that time. Continuing to play. Harrison County goes for the kill. A little bit too much that time by Pope, and out of bounds it'll go. 22-11. We have seen Model score 3 straight points here. Dickerson gets ready to serve one more time. Up and over we go. Harrison County moves the ball across. They'll get it to fall in by a couple of diving Patriots, and Phillies go up 23-11. Getting ready to serve will be Lexi Schweitzer. Schweitzer, a junior. Well, dribble the ball a couple of times and gets ready to gets aside from the bench and comes across we go. It'll fall. Nice save that time, or almost, by Lexi Smith as she hits the floor pretty hard, but hits it a little too hard. Out of bounds it'll go. Makes it 24-11, and Schweitzer going to try to get the point here. Schweitzer goes over. Out of bounds it'll go. So Model still breathing a little bit. Makes it 24-12. Harrison County will see Schweitzer have a seat and check it in. Will be Devin Covert. Covert is senior. And doing the serving for Richmond Model will be Rachel McClurg. McClurg gets it across. Harrison County gets the ball up. Florence will dig it out. Quickly gets it back into play. Good time to Reniker. Reniker tries to get it across, and it will fall in. And just like that, Harrison County will win the first set, 25-12. 25-12. As Harrison County wins that first set here. So we mentioned a week from today, we're back with you. As we will have Augusta come calling at 6:30, but between now and then, yeah, they'll switch sides. Between now and then, so we take a real quick look at the Harrison County schedule. Phillies will be back in action, mentioned on Thursday night, as they make the trip to Henry Clay. That's a 7:30 start. Lady Blue Devils, a very good program. Then on the 21st, this weekend, they'll participate as part of the Bracken County Glacier Invitational. They're going to play at 10 that morning against Augusta. So they can see Augusta a couple times this week. And then they also will have played the Lady Indians in Montgomery County over as part of that Bracken County tournament, and hopefully maybe one more if they can pull that one out. And then the next time we're with you, as we mentioned a week from the night, they'll be back here at the Hilltop, as they'll be tackling with Augusta that night as well. As we mentioned, that match will be on the radio. We're going to spend part of the year here on WCYN2. We'll spend part of the year on the radio, and we're going to spend all year on the YouTube. Hopefully I didn't confuse you there. As we mentioned tonight on WCYN2's app, we appreciate you spending a little bit of your night with us. Next week, we're back on the radio as well. And the week after that, with the Pendleton County, we're back on the app. So here we go, and that's kind of the way things look as far as things go. Well, if you're not familiar with as far as volleyball goes, they do switch sides between sets here. So we'll see. Harrison took the first set, and we'll see what they do as far as the second set. This Model team under first-year head coach Ellie Turner, as we mentioned, her very first action as far as head coach of this Richmond Model Ball Club. We'll see what happens here tonight. They were 0-15 a year ago. They're out of the 11th region, out of the 44th district, more commonly known as that Richmond-Madison County part of any region. As down there was Central and Berea and down in that district down there. And Madison Southern, thank you. I forgot about the Eagles down there. Well, get ready to get this game underway. Seems like it's been a long time since I've been up here, and it's showing a little bit. Get ready to get this underway. The Patriots will be serving here. Liz Dickerson one of the setters will get things underway for the Phillies. Harrison County winning that first one, 25-12. Dickerson with the serve. Phillies will dig it out. Poe gets it across. Continuing to keep it in play. Harrison County will see Phelps get it across with touching it. It'll fall in. Phillies go up 1-0. Checking out of the ball game as Emma Reniker will check back in for Harrison County. Will be Riley Maddox. Reniker getting that winning point last set. A sophomore gets it across. Model trying to move. Dickerson will move the ball up. Continues to get it into play. It will be Fox gets it across. We'll see Harrison County tip it over that time, and getting the point will be Brooke Phelps. Phillies go up 2-0. We saw Model in the first set score for several points. Phillies able to come from behind and do what they needed to do. Reniker will serve, gets it across. Digging it out that time was Whitehouse. Gets it back across. Harrison County Pope goes for the kill, and she goes across. Fox will knock the ball out of bounds. 3-0. Harrison County with the lead. Lexi Schweitzer on the outside, along with Brooke Phelps in the middle, and Jenna Pope at the front line for Harrison County. Reniker will serve the ball. Model will knock the ball back into the net, makes it 4-0, and Reniker continues. Reniker along with Jessica Florence. And the final member is Marissa Taylor on the back line for Harrison County. Ball put back into play. Reniker digs it out, gets it back to Pope. Pope gets it up. This time back across to Schweitzer, who goes for the kill. Model doing a nice job saving the ball up. Continues to move the ball around. Schweitzer gets it across. This time to Taylor. Taylor across to Reniker. Reniker gets it in. It'll fall in. 5-0 our score. Harrison County, 5 straight points. Reniker gets ready to serve one more time here. Nice crowd on hand here tonight for the first game. Reniker gets it across. Digging the ball out with McClure. Ball continues in play. Model tries to get it back across, and as Fox does, it'll go a little too far, and out of bounds it'll go. Phillies up 6-0. Back into play. Reniker across, and digging it out that time, Dickerson. Dickerson gets it back across, this time to Fox. Fox tries to get it across, and if she does, she'll knock it out of bounds. Coach Faulkner will end up with the ball, and he can't do that, so the point will go to Richard Model. Makes it 7-0. Model taking a quick timeout here to try to stop this momentum by Harrison County. Well, we're telling you about Harrison County's schedule. After tonight, tomorrow night, Model will stay actually in town and get into district play, as they'll be making the trip to take on Madison Central. And they've got a matchup against Sayre on the 23rd, but never an easy place to go regardless of what sport you're playing. Over there to play the Indians. Power to get this game back underway. Being brought to you, as we mentioned, by Keith's Auto Repair, KAR Towing. And all service automobile repairing. They can come get you and take your vehicle wherever you need it to go. 621-3705, the telephone number, or check them out on Facebook. Located out there on US 62 East, right there at Oddville, right before you get to Eastside there. Emma Reniker scored 7 straight points. She'll serve, looking for her 8th. Dickerson gets it back to Fox. Fox gets it back across. Harrison County. Reniker will dig it out to Schweitzer. Schweitzer gets it across. Model continues to move the ball into play. Smith goes to Dickerson. Dickerson back to Reniker. Reniker now for Harrison County to Pope. Pope gets it across, and as she tries to get it across, Phelps actually touched it, gets it across, gets the point to fall in. 8-0. Reniker will take a glance over at the bench. Sophomore gets ready to serve. Gets it across, and it'll almost fall in. Model's able to keep it alive, gets it across. Florence digs it out. Reniker this time sets up Harrison County's Taylor. Taylor goes for the kill, and she's able to get it to fall, and 9-0. Reniker scoring 9 straight unanswered points to begin this set. Phillies did win the first one, 25-12. Reniker gets ready. She'll get it across. And ball saved. Nice job. Dickerson keeps it alive to Smith. Smith gets it back across. This time it'll be Reniker. Reniker goes to Pope, who goes for the kill. And as she does, it'll be Zoe Mullet. Mullet knocks it out of bounds, and Harrison County up 10-0. Reniker gets ready to serve one more time. Phillies, very good program here in the 10th region. Gets it back across, ball knocked around, out of bounds it'll go. This time Leah Smith hits the floor trying to save it, not able to do it, and out of bounds it'll go, 11-0. And we mentioned the Harrison County Thoroughbred football team at Lawrence County. They'll get things going this Friday night. That'll be on WCYN 1400 AM and 101.3 FM, as well as on the app, on WCYN, the radio app. No YouTube, it's an away game. Reniker will serve, ball knocked around. Dickerson will get it, Ben gets it back across, this time to McClure. McClure gets it across. You see Reniker will knock it across. Dickerson hits the floor, gets it up. Harrison County tries to get it back as Pope hits the floor, not able to dig it out. And Model will score their first point here in the set to make it 11-1. Richard Model getting ready to serve their first time here. It's Rachel McClure. Actually, they started the set with the serve, so it'll be their second. McClure gets it across, digging it out will be Florence. Florence to Reniker. Reniker gets it back and across. Harrison County gets it across the way. Ball knocks it way up in the air, continues in the play. We'll see Florence dig it out. Reniker this time sits up Schweitzer, who goes for the kill. As Schweitzer gets it across to McClure. McClure saves it. As she knocks it out of bounds, Fox tries to get it back into play. Not able to do it. And actually, that's Winehouse will try to get it back into play. Ball will fall out of bounds, and Harrison County goes up 12-1. Lexi Schweitzer will get ready to serve. 12-1, Phillies with the lead after scoring 11 in a row, and not a quick. Yeah, the floor just a little bit wet. The official's going to go clean it up there. And a little bit surprised there's not more. A little bit warm in here, and girls not missing a beat. I'll get that wiped up, and we'll get things going underway here. In the second set, Harrison County winning the first one 25-12. They leave 12-1. Schweitzer beginning to serve here. Schweitzer gets it across. Ball knocked out by Whitehouse, and nobody's going to catch up to it, and makes it 13-1. Schweitzer scored several points in that first set as well. Harrison winning the JV game earlier tonight. Schweitzer spins the ball and gets it across. Well, not quite across. It hits the net, so makes it 13-2, and Model will take the ball back over. Yes. Violet Fox. Violet Fox gets ready to serve for the Lady Patriots. Fox gets it across. Digging it out will be Florence. Florence to Reniker. Reniker then across, this time to Phelps, who goes for the kill. Gets the point to fall in, makes it 14-2. So Harrison County will take the ball back over. Checking in for Harrison County will be Hannah Mullins, as Florence has a seat. Philly's getting ready to serve here. Across. Brooke Phelps will serve, and Smith will get it across. Digging it out. Harrison County will see Pub go for the kill. She'll get it to fall in, makes it 15-2. Harrison County with a nice little lead here. But if you're familiar with this action at all, leads go quickly once somebody gets on a roll. Smith gets it back to Dickerson. Dickerson then gets it back, this time to Smith, who tries to go for the kill and cannot get it to fall in. So Harrison County picks up their 16th point, makes it 16-2. Brooke Phelps, a senior, getting ready to serve. She'll get it across the net, and a little bit too hard, out of bounds it'll go. Makes it 16-3, and the Lady Patriots will take the ball back over. Florence will check back in for Harrison County as Phelps has a seat. Wendy Williams will be doing the serving for Richmond Model. Williams gets the ball, and across the net it goes. Harrison's running, Pope digs it out. Ball continues in play, gets it back across the net. Harrison County's Taylor continues to get into play. Taylor goes for the kill, gets it to fall in, and makes it 17-3. Reniker will have his seat for Harrison County as the Phillies continue to roll people in and out as Riley Maddox comes back in. Across the way, Gabriel Harris, the libero, will check in as Wendy Williams has a seat for Model. Ball gets served, Harrison County. It's Taylor doing the serving. Ball knocked around, out of bounds it'll go, and makes it 18-3. Actually, that's Jenna Pope serving. Pope will get it across to Harrison County. Ball knocked out of bounds as Violet Fox tries to dig it out, but it knocks it out into the Model bench. Makes it 19-3. Pope, a senior. Jenna gets ready to serve. She'll get it back across. Ball knocked around. Continues into place. Fox. Model will get it off as Dickerson gets it across this time. Continuing to move is Pope. She digs it out. Back across the way to Taylor. Taylor across the net. Continuing to move the ball will be Smith. Smith tries to get it across. It'll end up out of bounds. Harrison goes up 20-3. Phillies going to their bench here. And checking in is Lily Watson. Watson, a freshman. Pope will serve the ball. I said it went out of bounds. Actually, Harrison County will get point. Makes it 21-3. Pope gets ready to serve again. Coach Faulkner going back to his bench and bringing in Jolie Hill. Hill, a freshman as well. Thomas Taylor has a seat. And some varsity experience for some of the JV kids. Getting the ball back across the way. Dickerson gets it across. Harrison County moving the ball. That's Pope. As the Phillies will get the fall in and doing the damage that time was Hill, who just checked in. Makes it 22-3. Timeout called on the floor. Phillies up 22-3. As I mentioned, Coach Faulkner, a longtime head coach for Harrison County. Done a great job with this program. Mentioned making their way to the regional final, or the semis last year, the final the year before. We're back with you a week from the night. As we'll be back next week. As we mentioned, we'll be on the radio side of things. As the Phillies play host to the Lady Panthers of Augusta. It'll be the second time in about 3 days that they will see Augusta. So we'll see what happens. Pope gets ready to serve. 22-3, Phillies with the lead. Harrison County winning the first set, 25-12. There we go. Pope gets it across, and that time gets it to Harris, and Harris tries to dig it out, but ends up knocking it out of bounds. 23-3. Pope gets ready to serve again. Pope gets it across. That time Harris digs it out, but ends up digging it out of bounds. Makes it 24-3. So Phillies trying to pick up their second set. Pope with a couple of dribbles and goes for the serve. Gets it across, and as she does, we will see McClurk try to dig it out and not able to do it. And Phillies take the second one, 25-3. So Phillies 25-3 in that one. We'll remind you our match of the week being brought to you by Keith's Auto Repair, your total auto repair service center. They'll take good care of you. They can do anything from oil changes to they sell tires. Lots of tires out there, so go check them out. As we mentioned, if you need major work, they're there to do that as well. But they want to introduce their brand new towing, just a few months old, at KAR Towing. So if you have a need, give them a call, 621-3705, 621-305 or 3705, or check them out on Facebook, located 974 U.S. Highway 62 East, right there on Oddville. So Keith Pope and his staff do an excellent job, and as we mentioned that they were nice enough to be our sponsor throughout the season, bringing us match of the week throughout the year. We mentioned tonight that after tonight, we're next Monday. Following that, the week after that, on the 26th, we'll see Pendleton County. It's on September the 7th. Robertson County comes calling. September 16th, Thursday, Maysville St. Patrick. On September the 23rd, the Lady Knights of Lexington Catholic will be at the Hilltop. September 27th, Nicholas County. It's October 3rd, Campbell County. And October 12th, Newport Central Catholic. Is the way our match of the week looks, our schedule. As we also mentioned, half the season will be on WCYN2 on the AMP where we are tonight. Part of the season will be on the radio side of things, and of course will depend on scheduling as far as Reds baseball goes and Sin City Vinyl and see other commitments that we have. And the nights that we're able to bring it on the radio side of things, we obviously will do that. And all the home matchups that we do will be on the YouTube page, WCYN Sports. Philly's about ready to try to get this thing back underway here. Mentioned a nice crowd on hand. Richland Model out of the 11th region. Never an easy place to play, regardless of what school or sport you're playing out of that, commonly known as that Lexington region. A few other teams in there, from Scott and Franklin and Madison, obviously. Out of the 44th district, which is the Madison district portion of the region. Madison Central, who this team sees tomorrow night. Also Madison Southern and Berea, part of that district as well. Emma Reniker, the sophomore, will get things going for Harrison County, and here we go. Emma gets it across, ball knocked around, and Schweitzer will continue to Reniker. Back to Schweitzer, who goes for the kill, and official said a little too hard, and out of bounds it'll go. And much like the first set, Model will go up 1-0. Liz Dickerson will begin serving one more time for Model. Dickerson gets it across, digging it out to Schweitzer. Schweitzer, Reniker. Reniker across to Pope. Pope for the kill. Continues to try to move the ball across. That'll be Smith. Smith tries to dig it out. One too many hits, and Harrison County will tie the game at 1-1. Taking it out, getting ready to serve will be the junior, Lexi Schweitzer. Across we go. Digging the ball out of play will be Smith. Smith tries to get it across, not able to do so. It falls in, 2-1, Phillies up. Phillies winning the first set, 25-12, taking the second one, 25-3. They lead 2-1 here in the third. Back across we go, and as Schweitzer serves it, Whitehouse tries to save it, and the ball will fall in, makes it 3-1. Junior will take a look at the Harrison County bench. She'll get the sign of where they want her to place it. She'll get ready to serve, and here we go. Across the way we go, this time being saved by Dickerson. Dickerson gets it back across, this to McClurg. Harrison County will move the ball around. Reniker gets it across, this time to Taylor. Taylor gets it to fall in, makes it 4-1. Schweitzer will continue her march here. She has done a good job serving here tonight. She's put up several points in the previous two sets and scored 4 here in the third set. Gets it across. Whitehouse digs it out to Dickerson. Dickerson back across to Smith. Smith gets it across, this time to Pope. Pope will then set up Brooke Phelps. Phelps goes for the kill and gets to fall in, 5-1. Checking in for Harrison County here in the third set will be freshman Brianna Tucker. Tucker will be doing the serving as Schweitzer has a seat. Tucker, a right-hander, gets it across. Ball dug out. Dickerson then gets it across. Reniker tries to get it back, and as they do, Pope gets a hand on it, ends up in the net. Out of bounds it'll go, 5-2. Officials say they were in the net, so the ball will actually go to Harrison County, and we'll continue to try to serve here. Brianna Tucker, the freshman, gets it back across. Ball dug out this time by Smith. Smith ends up knocking it out of bounds, 7-1. 7-1 her score. Tucker gets ready to serve again. Across we go. Digging it out will be Smith. Smith to Dickerson. Dickerson gets it back across to Fox, who gets it across the net. Going for the kill and getting it to fall in will be Taylor. I don't think I'd want to be on the other end of Taylor coming down with that. And they say she hit a little too hard out of bounds to go. I thought it fell in, but apparently not. Makes it 7-2. Rachel McClure gets ready to serve for the Lady Patriots. She'll dribble the ball and then comes across with it. Florence will dig it out, gets it to Rennick, who tips it across. Ball tries to go across the lane. They'll say Harrison in the net, makes it 7-3. Really slowing a little bit things down the last minute or so. McClure gets ready to set again. She'll get it across. Digging it out will be Florence. Florence Rennicker then turns around and sits up Pope. Pope across the net. Whitehouse gets it. This comes to Smith. Smith back to Whitehouse. She'll go across the net. Digging it out will be Florence. Florence sits up Rennicker. Rennicker this time gets it across to Phelps, who goes across the net. The ball continues in play. Phelps, Rennicker. Rennicker back across. This time to Tucker. Tucker cannot get it across the net. It'll fall in, and it's 7-4. So Model on quite a little run here. McClure gets ready to serve one more time. 7-4, Harrison up by 3. McClure gets it across the net. Digging it out this time will be Harrison County's Taylor. Taylor gets it across the net. And Whitehouse will hit the floor, but ends up knocking it out of bounds. And back to Harrison County we go, 8-4. And Florence will have a seat as Harrison County goes to the bench, and bringing him back in is the senior Hannah Mullins. Brooke Phelps will serve. She'll get it across. Whitehouse goes to her knee, digs it out. Back to Dickerson. Dickerson to Smith. Smith misses the ball. Ends up hitting the net. Makes it 9-4. So Phelps will get ready to serve again. 9-4 score. Phelps serving. The senior will get it across. And we go. And ball falls between Whitehouse and McClure. They each thought the other was going after it. But more importantly for the Phillies, it falls in for a point, 10-4. Phelps will take a look at the bench, gets a sign where the ball needs to go, and here we go. Gets it across, dug out that time by McClure. She'll get it across the net, and Phelps will tip the ball to Tucker. Tucker to Rennicker. Rennicker across the net, and the Model will continue to move the ball around. Going in, Dickerson will hit into the net and makes it 11-4. Philly's doing a nice job keeping that ball alive, that last play. Phelps gets ready to serve again. He's put about 3 points up on the board here in this run. Phelps back across. Whitehouse not able to dig it out and knocks it out of bounds. 12-4. Harrison County with Tucker and Rennicker and Phelps on the backcourt. Timeout called. Phillies also countering. To get the rest of the names here in a moment as everybody's returned to the bench. Being brought to you tonight by Keith's Auto Repair and Towing. Check them out, KAR Towing. They can take your vehicle anywhere you need it to go. Then they can work on it. If you need them to do something, they can do that. It is 621-3705. Their telephone number, 621-3705. Check them out on Facebook. Keith's Auto Repair, Keith Pope and his staff do an excellent job out there. And for any automobile you may need, as we mentioned, they're allowing us to have our match of the week. We're going to do this each and every week throughout the regular season as long as we can. We both on the app, which is we are tonight. We're also on the radio side of things. And each game, as far as the regular season goes, that we're doing will be on the YouTube page as well. Something else, as we mentioned as well. And Harrison County Thoroughbred Football on the radio and app on Friday night. First home game for the Breds will be a week from Friday as Anderson County comes calling. Ball put back into play. Harrison County will serve it, gets it across. Ball knocked around and coming across will be Phelps. Goes to Whitehouse to Dickerson. Dickerson They get it across. Harrison County still moving the ball around. Tom Taylor gets it across. Ball dug out and gets it across. Nice play by Richmond Model. They had 2 or 3 kids hitting the floor, able to keep the ball alive, gets it across the net, and Philly's not able to answer, makes it 12-5, and we'll see Violet Fox. Fox getting ready to serve for Model. 12-5 our score. Digging it out will be Tucker. Tucker to Reniker. To Pope. Pope gets it across, and as she does, Model will get a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds, 13-5. Philly's going back to the bench here as Reniker will have a seat. And checking back in the game will be Riley Maddox. Maddox, a junior. And doing the serving this time will be senior Pope. Pope gets it across the way. Digging it out, Model. As they try to get the ball in, the ball will fall on their side of the net. And went about as far as he could go and not get over. And it'll fall in, makes it 14-5. And Pope gets ready to serve one more time. Jenna across. Keeping the ball is Violet Fox. She digs it out. Dickerson gets a hand on it, and that's about all that's going to happen. Makes it 15-5. Phillies winning the first set 25-12, taking the second one 25-3. Put back into play. Fox will dig it out to Dickerson. Dickerson to Whitehouse. Whitehouse gets it across to Pope. Pope gets it across as they try to move the ball around. They do an excellent job. Maddox got a hand on it that time. The ball knocked back in the net by Model. Makes it 16-5. Harrison County gets ready to serve here, and that's Jenna Pope will continue serving. She'll get the sign from the bench of where to place the ball. Makes it 16-5. Continues on. She'll come to the back of the line. That's where she will find Fox. Ball continues in play, but Fox not able to knock it back, and it'll fall in 17-5. Pope gets ready to serve again here. Pope with it. Digging it out that time was McClurg. McClurg gets it to Whitehouse, who gets it across the net. And I'm going to say Harrison County evidently was in the net. And one official showing one way and the other official saying the other one. The elite official will overrule, and he'll say, yeah, it was against Harrison County. Makes it 17-6. Gabriel Harris, the libero, will get ready to serve here. Harris, a transfer from Tennessee. I'm not sure where in Tennessee. Ball put back into play. Taylor will dig it out, goes to Pope. Pope then gets it back across the way to Maddox. Maddox ends up in the net, makes it 17-7. Phillies JV team winning earlier tonight against this Model Ball Club. Harris gets back it across. Phillies Florence will try to dig it out of play, and the Phillies gets it over the net that time. Doing an excellent job. Phillies, that was Mullins who did. Continuing to move the ball into play. Harris gets it back across to Dickerson. Dickerson will hit the official, and you can't hit the official, and makes it 18-7. The official will give the other team the point when you hit them. And getting ready to serve here, Harrison County. That's Taylor, Marissa Taylor, just a sophomore. Gets it across the net. Hitting the floor is Fox. Did Dickerson. Dickerson will then go across as Model tries to get it across. Harrison County's defense will answer, quickly get it back into play, 18-8. And it'll end up out of play, and Model will take over. And that is Emma Kate Lawson in the game for Model. Ball put back into play as Schweitzer will try to come back with it. Ends up in the net, makes it 18-9, and Lawson will be doing the serving. Lawson gets it across the net. Digging it out that time is Schweitzer. Schweitzer to Pope. Pope gets it back across this time to Mullins, who goes in for the kill. A little bit too much, out of bounds it'll go, and Model's on the three-point run to make it 18-10. Lawson will get the sign and gets ready to come with it. Gets it across the net. Digging it out is Florence. Florence to Pope. Pope then sets up Mullins. Mullins, who goes for the kill and gets the point to fall in, 19-10. Florence will have a seat, and checking back in for Harrison County will be senior Brooke Phelps. Doing the serving this time will be Hannah Mullins. 19-10 her score. Mullins across. Lawson tries to save it, ends up out of bounds, and Harris will go flying into the bench to try to keep it alive. Not able to do it, 20-10. Checking back in for Harrison County, be Jolie Hill. Schweitzer will have a seat. Checking in as Lawson will have a seat will be Leah Smith from Otto. Mullins serves across and does not get across. Hits the top of the net and falls in. Harrison County going back to the bench brings in Lily Watson and Jessica Florence, as Hannah Mullins and Brooke Phelps both have seats for Harrison County. Getting ready to serve will be Model. They'll get it across. Florence digs it out. Gets it across the net, and as they do, Harrison County into the illegal procedure there and player out of order. And we will see Model get the point. Maria Whitehouse doing the serving. Whitehouse cannot get it across the net and ends up almost hitting Fox, and Harrison County will pick up the point, 21-12. Emma Renniker will be checking back in, the sophomore coming in for Harrison County. As Riley Maddox has a seat. Emma will get the sign. She'll take a look at the bench. Dribbles a couple of times. 21-12, Harrison County with the lead. Gets it across, digging it out that time, Whitehouse, and ends up knocking it out of bounds. And Harrison County will pick up the point, 22-12, as Renniker will continue to serve. Phillies back in action Thursday night, making the trip to Henry Clay. Back in action here at the Hilltop a week from the night as Augusta comes in. Renniker gets it across. Whitehouse hits the floor. The ball hits the floor in front of her, makes it 23-12. Phillies going back to the bench, and we'll see who this is. Wears the number 6, and this is a 7th grader, Riley Jackson. Only 7th grader on the ball club. Checking back out of the game is Taylor. Renniker serves. Model moving the ball around. Dickerson gets it across. Model continues to get the ball across the net. Harrison County continues to move the ball across. Model, Florence into the net is dug out by Pope. It's got to get over the net, and it will by Harrison County's defense. Continuing to try to move the ball across the way is Smith. Smith gets it in. Florence digs it out. Renniker then turns around and gets it back up into play. Pope gets it across. Whitehouse digs it out to Dickerson. Dickerson, Renniker, Pope. Pope then turns around and sits up Harrison County. And as they get it across, we will then turn around and see McClure gets a hand on it. Harrison County picks up their 24th point. A little bit of action that time. 24-12, and Renniker going to try to put this thing away here. And serves across the net we go. And Whitehouse not able to catch up with it. Out of bounds it'll go. And Phillies looking very, very good here tonight. 25-12. As Harrison County wins this one, 3-0. Here to start the 2021 campaign. Doing an excellent job here tonight. Picking up their first win, of which they hope one of many here tonight. Harris County winning that first set, 25-12, 25-3, the second one, and 25-12. So Mitchell, we've been brought to you tonight and all season long by Keys Auto Repair and Towing, located at 974 U.S. Highway 62 east of Cynthiana. You can check them out on Facebook or give them a phone call. 621-3705 is their phone number. And for any of the automobile needs you may have, from tires, oil changes, or just major mechanical work, they can do it all, or they can come get you. KAR Towing as well. Keys Auto Repair, 859-621-3705. Your final here tonight, Harrison County winning over Richmond Model 25-12, 25-3, and 25-12 was the final in that third set as well. Phillies go to 1-0 on the year. They're back in action this coming Thursday night as they make the trip to take on the Lady Devils of Henry Clay, that in Lexington. Over the weekend, they will be participating in the Bracken County's Glacier Invitational. Get things underway against Augusta on Saturday at 10, following around 1:30 against Montgomery County, and hopefully one more game after that. Back in action as far as the Phillies go a week from tonight as Augusta comes calling. It's the next time we're with you. This Richmond Model Ball Club, after tonight, they're on the road continuous as they make the trip down the street, basically, down the other side of Richmond, and take on Madison Central, the Lady Indians, tomorrow night as well. Well, that's going to wrap up our coverage here. I appreciate you spending a little bit of your time with me here tonight, here on WCYN, on our WCYN2 app. We'll remind you, we're going to do one match a week. We obviously started tonight for throughout the regular season. You can either catch it right here on WCYN2 that night, or you can catch it on WCYN Radio. That is where we will be a week from tonight. Match time is at 6:30 next Monday night as Augusta comes calling. As we mentioned, 6:30 is start time. That is going to be on WCYN 1400 AM, 101.3 FM, and all the games on our YouTube page as well. We'll also remind you we've got high school football action this Friday night as the Reds make their first trip of the season as they make the trip to Lawrence County. And 7:30 is scheduled kickoff. Jim will be, Trent will be along with you for that one, both on WCYN Radio as well as on the app. No YouTube. It's an away game. The Reds will make their first home game a week from Friday against Anderson County. Once again, your final for the final time, Harrison County 25-12, 25-3, 25-12 as they knock off Richmond Model here this evening to go to 1-0. Until next Monday night, and good evening, everyone.